That's weird. Hey guys, it's Brittany. So, yeah, that just happened. And, yeah, it's just spooky. So, yeah, so that just happened. So, we are so close to Halloween. Very close. It's 3 days from now. Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna be doing videos that day, and I have something in mind that I'm going to do, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. So yeah, of course I'm gonna be dressing up, so yeah, and it's gonna be fun because that's just something I like to do, where I have this it's like a tradition, like, where I just love to do videos on Halloween. Just something fun to do, and also, like, because I want to, like, why not do videos on, like, horror movies and um and just other fun spooky things. You know what I mean? So yes, today is going to be a movie review, and today I'll be reviewing House of Wax. So for those who may not have seen it but would like to check it out, I will read to you the description. Okay. Okay, so it says here, a wax sculptor named Henry, um, I'm sorry, Henry Jared Vincent Price discovers his business partner is planning to burn down their wax museum to collect insurance money. After surviving a fiery confrontation, Henry reappears years later with a museum of his own. When the new wax sculptures appear at the same time that the bodies vanish from the city morgue, an art student becomes suspicious. Okay, so also it says House of Wax was a major box office success and helped spark a wave of 3D films in the 1950s. Okay, well, that's quite interesting. So yes, that is what the movie is about. And so if you like to check it out, I think you can watch it anywhere, whether if you want to watch it for free, or if even if it says to rent or buy. But either way, you can do that. I'm sorry, my throat is just a little dry. So, now this is a good movie, and what's kind of funny is that I remember a long time ago, I think I was, maybe either 10, 11, around there, where I think I remember watching a movie. I think not the whole thing, but I think I remember watching just little bits, and that's all I could remember. I don't know why, but somehow I just remember little bits of it. But then recently I did watched it, the whole thing, and so let's just say there's just one thing that just got me in a way of thinking, like, okay, is this someone else, or is it not? Like, okay, when his okay, Vincent Price, with his character, when he was burned, well, when his face was burned in the fire of the wax museum. Now, of course, even where it shows him, where it shows how his face looked, I had a feeling it was him. But although when you see him later, you see his face, like from the beginning, like nothing had happened. So at the same time, I thought, wait a minute, but if that's him with his face burnt, then how can he have his how can he have his face like he did before? Now, of course, it was like this mask. It's like a wax mask. I can't say without getting tongue tied. A wax mask, and it looks realistic. But somehow I kind of thought. I mean, at first I thought maybe this is two people, maybe. But then, of course, later when it was showed that it wasn't, I won't give it away to how his face was revealed, but like, cause it comes off, but I won't say how that happens, but yeah, that happens. So yes, and the thing is, I don't think I remember seeing that part at the time when I was 10 or 11. I did not know about that. So now, of course, seeing this, I was just like, oh my gosh, and so yeah, I, I mean, I had a feeling it was him, but I just didn't know. Like, I don't know, somehow seeing that was just new to me because I had never seen that part, and there were other parts where I felt like I had not seen before. Okay, so House of Wax was released in the what is going on? I feel like when I'm trying to say a word, it comes out sounding weird or kind of funny. I'm like, what's going on here? I don't know. I think I just need coffee or something. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Um, okay, so it says here, okay, so directed by Andre Detente, I think that's how you say it. Um, Based on the wax works by Charles Belden. And of course, the cast here: Vincent Price, Frank Lovejoy, Phyllis Kirk, Carolyn Jones, and Paul Persini? No. Persini? I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get it right here. So yeah, it was released in theaters April 25th, 1953. So yeah, with this story here, it's just okay. Let's see. I'm trying. No, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. So yes, this is a good movie, and so I'm glad that I was able to watch it and watch the whole thing, and just to really pay attention to what was going on and to why this fire started. And that's another thing too, because at the time when I was 10 or 11 and seeing this fire, and when I saw his face burn, I thought, well, wait, what happened? Well, why was the museum on fire for? Because I thought maybe it was an accidental. I just thought maybe that there was some kind of accident and the wax museum caught on fire, and it was just this terrible fire accident. That's what I thought, but really watching it this time, it was no accident, because as it said, that his business manager purposely set the wax museum on fire to collect insurance. And And I even seen that, I was just not, I was just upset with that guy and just like, what the hell are you doing? Like, okay, like, you're doing this all for money, and it's just so greedy. Like, he's just, like, it's just so corrupt, like, oh yeah, people will do these things, or someone will do something like that because to collect money, from it. And I feel like there's always a better way to to get money, like there's always a better way, uh to gain money, to be successful and everything. But to do something like that, to ruin something and to collect money from it, like insurance money of what he did to the wax museum, it's just so wrong. And it's just yeah, just so greedy, and just again, wrong. So I did not like what he did, and of course I felt bad that with Vincent Price, of his character, that he was just left in there, and that he was burned. Like I think his hands were burned, his face, and I think that's why he had this realistic wax mask to have on him, where it looked like nothing had happened to him. So I think he just wanted to look like, the way he was. But yeah, at first seeing uh like him without, the wax mask, and him with it, somehow I thought maybe these are two different people. But I'm like, no, I don't think so. But then again, how can he, how is it that when we see him again, that we don't see what we see of, knowing after what happened? But that's because he has this realistic, like I said, wax mask to put on, where he can able to uh, uh, talk with it on, which, and yeah, that's quite interesting. So of course I never seen anything like that. But yes, with this story, and even now, gotta say, at first when he had these wax figures of the wax museum before it was burnt down, I thought, okay, this is great, like, but then when he was opening another wax museum, but this time it got more dark, because these wax figures were not just wax figures, they were made, okay, so before I think they were made some kind of material to put the wax on. But this time when he opened his new wax museum, these were not wax figures. These were dead bodies stolen from the morgue, and have where they have wax on them. And that is just so dark. It's very sinister, because why? It's like, why would his mind go there? But yeah, I think maybe when his mind went there to steal dead bodies from the morgue, to have to put wax on them and to make them look like wax figures in his wax museum, either he did that because he was betrayed, and he felt like he's just gonna go this way, and it took a very dark turn where he did that. So I'm guessing maybe because maybe since he didn't have money, and maybe because when his business partner took money from him, he probably felt like he doesn't have any money to go buy these like fake figures, where he could put wax on them and to make them into wax figures. So it could be he just didn't have money to do it, so he just went the wrong way to do it, of using dead bodies and stealing them from the morgue to do it that way, as and use them as wax figures in his museum. But like I said, that's just a very dark, sinister way to go. And even if he didn't have money to do what he did before, he didn't have to go in that direction, but he did. But I think maybe something in him just snapped. At least that's what I think. But I gotta say, this is just a great story. It is just eerie. It's terrifying in its own way. And okay, so yes, it is eerie, it's terrifying, and it's just also unnerving, to know that. But the cast is great, and yeah, everyone did such a good job with their performances. And with Vincent Price, he always he always did such a great job, no matter what role he did, no matter what movie it was. But this one, he did really well. And yeah, the music is great. Oh gosh, I forgot to look up on the music. Hang on, I'm just gonna go back here and look up on the music. Oh my gosh, can't believe I forgot that. And I gotta say though that cause I have seen the remake of House of Wax that came out 2005, but I mean that one just didn't do it. I just felt like I think it was trying hard to somehow make it you know what I mean? But yeah, honestly, I gotta say I like the original better. I do. Oh wait, is I there? Okay, so music by David. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm gonna try to say it here. Butler. I tried. I'm sorry if I did not have said that right. But yes, the cast is great, and the performances, the music, and even the visual effects, and just how eerie, unnerving the story is, and even to what happens of what we see unfold is just like, oh my gosh, So I would say to rate it, I would give it an A. I would give it let's see. Okay, 8 out of 10, and 82% and 4 stars. So that is my review and rating on House of Wax. So for those who would want to check it out, feel free to watch it, and I hope that you'll enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and so for more movie content, reactions, dreams, and the paranormal, subscribe and click on the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. That's all for today, and I'll see you at the movies.